You gonna do the countdown?
Yeah.
Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Theories and Thoughts podcast with your hostess Anya. And
Fancy.
what a day! What a day! If you live in Dallas area or you plan on moving here, do not move to Champions of North Dallas. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's my PSA. Um, yeah. So you guys, I am home. I'm home. I am home. Thank God I'm home. Not that the hotel living wasn't great, but sometimes you just want to be in your own space. Also, while I was out, I had to deal with the apartment managers and I had to deal with the insurance and the apartment manager not getting back to the insurance and they asking me how much longer and what are they doing, what's taking so long. I just don't want to have to deal with that, plus a plethora of other things, you know what I'm saying? And you had to come see me in the hotel, thankful for a bigger room.
Yeah.
I mean, I was blessed in it, and like I post today on my page, you know, I choose to look at the rainbow instead of the storm. You know, the promise of the rainbow. So many times we looking at the storm. This is happening, that's happening, that's happening. Everything's coming at us, and not looking at the blessing of it all. But I did twist my little hair up. What you think?
It's cute. You look nice.
Thank you. I just kind of threw myself together today. How was your day? Well, I just not too long ago finished kind of unpacking, and I was like, okay, let me get that. So, how was your day?
About the same, just as busy. And then I had I just we were supposed to be lunching something today and it got a little delayed, but we just have a lot going on, especially with the 11-year anniversary approaching. That's going to be on Thursday. So while I don't have like a specific event planned, we're just kind of doing things throughout the month and just trying to recognize it. And that's just been taking up a lot of my time. So, but yesterday we purchased our first two billboards. So I'm excited about that.
That is
Um,
exciting. That's
yeah,
exciting. And you had a photo shoot.
yeah. Yeah, and I had a photo shoot.
Yeah.
So, and I'm probably going to use some of those photos from that for the billboard, is what I'm thinking. So, it's been just, we've been busy.
That's always good. Busy is always good. Busy on purpose is always good. It's
Yeah.
always good. Um, I don't think I did anything. Oh, I did a little bit of networking this weekend. I met with Erin of Black Men with Beards. As you guys know, she went to high school with me, so we got out and ate. Went to go eat. I forget what I did Friday. Feel like I did something Friday. Feel like I did something. I don't know. Anywho, on to, on to what's happening. So I don't have a problem with people wanting to perfect their body if that's what they feel. But do you feel like it's excessive? There was a story going on in the news, and actually you sent it to me about a Delta flight from DR, and they had 28 wheelchairs. 95% of the 95% of the passengers had surgery in the Dominican Republic. So first of all, you went out of this is something that's like in my eye and it keeps I don't know. So my thoughts on it is this. First of all, you go out of the country and that's not health insurance, but I know someone who actually went out of the country to have weight loss surgery and everything went well. But it kind of Hazel Lee just had a situation where she went over to London somewhere and it just didn't work out. So I'm always skeptical about that. I'm just one. I'm not the best, but I am the best. How about that? Um, when we went to, well, you guys will see on the on the talk show, we talked to someone that does body sculpting, and I think the only thing I would want to do is kind of take away some of my butt. But everything else is because of health issues or meds or something like that. I don't think I just want to look like everybody else. I mean, I'm already kind of built that way, but I just feel like everybody's looking like everybody else. And then you see somebody like Lala who had all this stuff done and she still got cheated on.
Oh, she had work done?
I didn't know. I did not know. Somebody posted. People did. Because I was saying, did you see my post where I said Lala got cheated on? Carmelo had a baby on her, another baby, allegedly. And I'm like, that's all, that's the post. And my post really meant, without saying so much, is y'all going out here breaking y'all necks, getting all these surgeries, and these men still gonna do whatever. For men who bad built, who, looking like a box, looking like a box truck. I like big dudes. I'm just saying. But they don't want a woman, they want all this different things. And I'm just not into the risk. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, first of all, Anya is the one that said y'all built like box trucks. Not me. But wow. So actually, when I sent you this story, I just thought it was news, that it was so many people. But 28 really isn't a lot. It's like a classroom though, if you think about it. But at the same time, like I didn't really have any, I guess, I don't know what, but at the time I wasn't really thinking like, oh, should they be doing this? Should they not be doing this? I'm just kind of like, okay, I have actually heard that from someone I know actually went somewhere and got some work done, out of the country. And they told me about their experience. It was actually during an interview. I can't remember where exactly they went or which exactly, which surgery it was in exact. But I said that to say that when she discussed it, she said that they treated her really well. Like they contacted her family every day to let them know how she was doing and so on, just like it was a good experience. But then now, as we're actually discussing it, it just made me remember something that I often tend to forget. And it's not something that I really talk about a lot, but I have had some work done myself. So, yeah, it just kind of made me think about it. Like it was so long ago for me that, and it really wasn't legal work. That's my main concern, like the health risks, the dangers that are presented when you go about things like that. But I thought in those other countries, even though it sounds crazy, they're actually like that is safer in some ways, I've heard. But then I've also heard of their being very high risk. And then we've even just saw the girl from Mississippi that was in the news not long ago. She died after having surgery done outside of the country. And that was just this month, I think, or it was late last month. So it's a lot, I guess, for me to unpack when I think about it. But it just does seem like everybody's doing it. Mine was like kind of minor, so I don't know. It really didn't even make much of a change because I didn't finish the process. Because for one, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was not really well informed. I was just kind of listening to some friends, and I'm just grateful that I'm still here and nothing went wrong when I did it. So yeah, that's my take on things.
I mean, everybody, again, if you don't really like your body, that's fine. I always say I was blessed with the best of two worlds. I'm trying to go back at my phone so I can look at the rest of the news. I was blessed with both worlds. I have boobs and butt, and I have a small waistline. So maybe it doesn't make a difference to me because I'm already built what they want to be built. If I was smaller, I would have that or whatever, everything that's going on. But I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's not worth the risk for me in my life. I was talking to a girlfriend today and I was saying, a weight loss surgery, because my weight is put on from my IUD, my PCOS, and then I was talking to the doctor the other day, and I was like, every year I would get a steroid shot for my allergies. So even that was putting weight on me, and it's hard to get the weight off, especially with PCOS and having the IUD. And so my weight is because of that, but I don't look bad. I'm not built bad. So maybe that's the reason why I'm in a position of, whatever. But do what works for you. What's healthy. I know people who've had weight loss surgery. I haven't changed my eating habits, so I won't. And that's another thing. I haven't changed my eating habits. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, even though I don't eat too bad, I do like my sweets. And when I eat my sweets, I like my sweets. But now that I'm back home, I'm about to get back on drinking my water like I'm supposed to, not eating so much sugar. I'm not going to be eating out as much. I got my air fryer in. I'm going to be really trying to eat here.
Right. And that does play a big part in things. When you're not in, like your own environment or the right environment, it's very hard to eat properly.
Right. And I was eating out, and and that's the crazy thing. I'm always eating out anyway. So it was crazy that it had an effect on me. And I'm like, I am tired of eating out. I don't want to eat, I don't want to eat out.
I've been that way during the homeless situation. So I understand.
So Trader True opened up an ice cream shop, is partnering to open up an ice cream shop in Houston, and he will employ disabled people. I love it. Yeah. I love that. We partner with Libra all the time, and she's always employing for her things the disabled community. They're just like us. I always think about that. They're just like us. The only difference is they may have a handicap that's stopping them from doing something, but they're great in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Or they may look a little bit different. And I love the inclusiveness.
Right. Well, I think that's really awesome. There's a restaurant, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a restaurant in New Orleans that's similar to, that has that same working method.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Or at least they were before the pandemic. Because we ran a story on them.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah. So the BET Awards. I know you did not watch.
I did watch a little, actually, man. Without you telling me, I was just, I don't know, bored.
I literally was like, I'm putting this on here, and Fancy's gonna be like, I ain't watch it. So what part did you watch?
Who was on there? Well, I saw, of course, a lot of the Taraji clips. Meg, I think it started with Meg first coming out to accept the award for WAP, and then I think I watched up until Lil Nas X performed, and I think that was about it. Did Bruno Mars perform after him?
I can't remember if Bruno did. I think he did after him. Well, if you didn't see it, he did.
Yeah, I did see him. So
okay. I didn't see him kiss the boy until I seen the clip. But hell, whatever. Yeah. So Queen Latifah shout out her old lady. I didn't catch that until Shanice posted. Shanice said Lil Nas X kissed that little boy, and Queen Latifah shouted out her girlfriend Ebony. People are mad. Just like judgmental blacks are mad. And I was just like, okay. So I had to go Google Ebony and Queen Latifah, and sure enough, they've been together since 2003, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that the chick with the short hair?
Yeah, and she's dark skinned.
I don't know. So I thought she's been with someone for a really long time, though.
It's her.
Okay.
They've been together for a really long time. I know she used to date the fitness girl.
That might be who I'm thinking of. I think the fitness girl, because that just.
Well, this girl don't have short hair. The fitness girl has short hair.
Okay, that's who I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm. And they've been together for They've been together for a long time. And then she said happy pride after that. I believe that people should live in their truths. In their truths. And I can honestly say this is the first year I really just acknowledge my role as an ally. Um, being a Christian in the church, people are always, oh, that's sin, that's a sin, that's sin. Well, hell, I hang around people that sin all the time. Let these people have their rights. I believe in human rights. I don't have to always agree with you. And I'm not saying I don't agree with their love. I'm just saying I don't have to always agree with someone in order to feel like right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if they, I feel like they should have the same. Nobody cares about who we sleeping with. And they got people who sleeping with different people's husbands. You know what I'm saying? And different wives. So why y'all so hung up on that? And that bothers me because I feel like if it was marriage equality, you know what I'm saying? Equality, even when it comes down to adoptions and different things, their homes are probably better than some of these other homes that these kids are in. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is they can't have their own children. I feel like the government needs to get out of people's business. That's even with when it comes to abortions and stuff. They just need to get out of people's business. I think that love always wins. Whether you agree or not, you should agree that people should have their rights. So that's my spill on pride. And I came out as ally this year. I was excited about that. And on my Home Depot apron, I have the colors and I put ally underneath that. And I didn't want to offend nobody, but I was just like, I just don't want nobody to think that I'm a lesbian. And so I was like, is it a bad thing they feel like that? To me, yes, because I want men to come up to me. I don't want them to feel like they can't talk to me, if that means anything. I didn't really want to offend, but I want to live in my truth as well. I'm a straight woman. But I love that. I love, back to BET Awards. Taraji paid homage to a bunch of different Black women. So that was like cool. I love her. I love Taraji. I am a fan. I love her book. If you haven't read it, it's good. Of course, I listened to it. Meg forgot to. She forgot to thank Cardi on the WAP, but she came back. Meg won 3 awards?
I saw at least 2.
I love Meg. Meg is a girl's girl. And she's definitely a girl's girl. But yeah, she won 3. Because the second time she came back and she was like, how did I forget to thank Cardi for putting me on her album? And the third time she just thanked, and she was like, oh my God. I love her dress too. I love her dress. What else? The Queen Latifah tribute. Yeah, I was up, I was jamming, and I posted on my page, if you haven't heard Rhapsody, she the truth. She don't do a lot of booty shaking music. She don't do any. She's more conscious rap, but I enjoy it. Like, she's really good. And I actually put on my page, if you don't know Rhapsody, go find out about her. It's the reason why she's on the stage with legends. I did not like Lil' Kim's look. She does look like the owl. It's always great to see MC Lyte rap. And I mean, even watching Lil' Kim rap, like her and Moni Love, like Moni was going off. Like, it was just, I enjoyed the tribute. In case you did,
I saw parts of it. I did see the Lil' Kim part. I think I saw when MC Lyte came out. I was not feeling Lil' Kim's look either. It just, I don't know. Then she looked hot as hell, but yeah.
Yeah, I love. I'm a fan of Moni. I love Moni. Matter of fact, my little cousin Banika, shout out to her. Moni in the Middle was out when her mom was pregnant with her, so we call her Moni because we got Moni in the Middle where she at. So, and that I enjoyed all the performances. Believe it or not, I enjoyed all of them except for the baby. The baby. I don't know what the hell that was, but that wasn't right. I don't know. I was like, what is he doing? What is this?
What was wrong with it? I didn't see him.
girl, a whole lot of stuff. He was doing too much. It's like he was like, you know what? I'm gonna add that too. Yeah, I'm gonna add that too.
Oh, okay.
Add
Okay.
that. So he comes out the audience, he comes on stage, and there's a part of the song where he said, "My barber's something." So he have a barber up there doing something. He said, "My girl's doing something," and they got a girl doing something. Then
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like
he comes down, then he's rapping, and it was just a lot. Oh, hello, stock market gems.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing? But I don't know what that was. I just the DMX was tribute was hot because baby,
Yeah.
first of all,
Method Man.
why his wife let him out the house like that? I'm mad at her for doing it. I'm pissed at her, and I'm mad. That thing. I don't. Ooh, like fine wine, like fine wine. That thing right there, Jesus, Father. Thank you. Thank you for making it. And somebody put God took his time with that. But it's always been fine.
I would not have looked at him 20 years ago. Like, no, not at all. No, most definitely not. And I just want to acknowledge Lil Baby, though. He seemed like he was about to cry.
Oh, he did.
But I'm glad he got that award
at the beginning, right?
I don't know. He got artist of artist of the year.
Oh, you're talking about when he did his acceptance speech. He performed twice. So I didn't know he was talking about.
Oh, I didn't even see him perform. I missed him. I tried though. I watched some.
I'm so proud of you. Because usually I'm the one who'll be like, Fancy, did you watch it? No, let me go look for some clips on YouTube. So I'm proud of you. I'm more into that though.
Well, we applied this year, which we apply every year, and they deny us. And normally that's why I just don't even bother to watch. But this year I was like, you know what? I wanted, which they did. Chandra Gore has a good recap up on the website. And we didn't think to like live post during on Instagram about it because it just wasn't on my radar. But like after they denied us again this year, I was just like, well, we'll just do the recap. Then I was like, dang, we should have done the social media too. But it was good though from what I saw.
It was good. The DMX tribute, baby Buster. I'm always here for Buster. I've been crushing on Buster since I was a child.
Okay, your tastes are so.
I love me some Buster. Girl, I love Busta Rhymes. He's just loud and just out there, just be. And it looked like Swiss was about to cry. Like, and Matt came out there. He was rapping, but then towards the end, he was like, look, let's just get this. You know, I love the tribute though. I love the tribute. The tribute was really good, and both tributes were really good. It was about time for Queen Latifah to get her awards. You know, a lot of people have been talking about how Queen Latifah has a lot of movies under her belt. I was looking on Prime the other day because my favorite movie by her is
It's the Right.
Yeah, Just Right.
Oh, I knew you said it before, so
that's what I'm about to say. How you know? Look at you knowing your co-host. Yes, Just Right. That's my favorite movie by her, but she always, I just want her to live in her truth. Girl, we know. You know, like the brat. We know.
Yeah.
Come on. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Did you see the verses? No, you didn't see the verses. Don't even worry about it.
I saw the post for the verses, like always. And then I was like, oh, this coming up. Again, did not realize it was that night until like I looked online and saw something, and it was like it had just ended or something. I was like, I don't know why I always do that. I guess maybe I should go to the verses page. Is that where it be? Okay, and maybe my notifications on.
I follow it.
Oh, okay.
But I can't stand what the little boy named him.
I don't know which one you about to say.
Dreads. It was Soldier. I can't stand Soldier Boy.
Oh wow. Okay.
He gets on my nerves. He really annoys me. He just be doing too much. and he played one song 3 times. It was just so much. It's like really, but Bow Wow really, like one of my friends post, she was like, Bow Wow really grew up with us. Like he was 8 years old or something like that. Like I just remember fresh as I'm in, you know, and
got that.
Amarian came out and everybody's crushing on Amarian. Somebody was like, they posted a picture of Amarian and his brother, and it was saying, this is what we mean when we say, is your brother coming? Or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that before.
I was just like, Amarian is too little for me. My big ass, what am I gonna do with him?
But he does look nice though.
Huh?
I mean, he does look nice though.
He's very handsome and he's well put together. He's just not my zhush. But even the verses was really good. So we had a lot of musical things, you know, going on and everything. So I enjoyed. That's what I did my weekend. Watched the BET Awards and watched verses. That's what I did for the weekend. So this month we had some great guests. I'm still organizing my life, girl. I'm so proud of myself because we had Elena Fingal. I shouldn't know. Well, her last name was Jones when we went to high school. Anywho, she really got me in the mode of organizing my life, like really, really organizing to the point that I bought some in moving in, I bought some containers like for my bathroom counter, and I had already made some little things to put my makeup brushes and stuff in. So I did that, and I was so proud of myself. I told Chloe, I say, Chloe, come see what I did, you know, because I am not the organized girl, so I'm proud of that. Organizing my clothes and stuff, but you know, baby steps, and excuse me, everything don't happen at one time, but I'm organizing.
Yeah, I enjoyed her. I am trying to work on like kind of, because I heard someone say, if you organize your calendar, he was like, when you control your calendar, you control your fate. And so what I kind of keep hearing people discuss is kind of like block work, you know, doing so much work for a period of time, but also putting it like, you know, on my calendar or something. And I'm still trying to get that part narrowed down, like what exactly is the work that I need to be doing. Once I get that, then I can kind of better organize it. But there was one thing I am doing. What I did do was write out my morning routine because I have really been struggling with it. So it was good that we spoke with her this month, especially going into July and the second half of the year.
Right.
So I can better, I'm trying to set myself up for that. Like I have yet to reset the alarm on my phone to 4:00. I don't know why I won't do that, but I used to just automatically get up at 4, but I've had to like realize that I had to, my body just isn't doing that anymore. So if I still want to do it, then I'm going to need some help, and I have to readjust my alarms and so on. So yeah.
I need to write out a morning routine. I'm in this group. It's called Black Girls of Texas. Or was it in there? Or maybe it was Black Entrepreneurs. I don't know. One of them groups. Because one was in Ro is the one who said it. Of Dallas, of Business Lounge Dallas. She's the one who asked the question about your morning routine. And I was like, I don't know. I just get up. First of all, my alarm don't go in. I have like, it talks to me, and it is like soothing music, because that was just scary. Like that scares me when it just go in. Like that's just too much. So I do have that. I want to get a routine going, because everybody was like, yeah, I do this, I do that. So now now that I'm home, I want to start riding my bike. So I'm going to start like about 5:30, get out and ride my bike. You know, I used to work out. I used to get up at 5:45 and go walk for almost an hour. So I want to get back into the routine of, doing that. But I don't want to, and I have this as a bad thing. I get up out of bed and then I come to work. Like I want to have that cushion. I want to start doing a devotional, exercising, doing a devotional, giving myself that time. Because what I'm finding is I do that while I'm working, which isn't I guess it ain't no bad thing because my work is still getting done, but I kind of
that's exactly what I would do too. And that's what I'm trying to get away from, like just getting up and getting right to work. Like I used to, and what I still have now part is my routine. It's like making certain that I pray, make certain that I do some type of workout or something, and then also that I do some sort of writing in between that time. So just little things, making certain I take my medication because it seems like I'm always forgetting it and I have to take my medication. For my ADD. I mean, that's what, I guess that's because that's what it's for. So I always forget to take that. And the earlier I take it, the better. So
I like the block, what you were saying. I want to start doing, like she said, maybe on a Sunday and a Wednesday, plan on a Sunday and a Wednesday. And just kind of have my planner too. Have my planner there, like, okay, this is what you got to do this week. I want to start doing that as well with things, especially with my business and stuff. But yeah, I take my vitamins when I eat. When I eat breakfast or whenever I drink a protein shake. So that's when I remember to take everything. Well, let me stop. I take my blood pressure pill and my allergy medicine when I get up, like right after I brush my teeth. And the reason why I do that is because I have bad allergies. And if I forget, baby, I'm gonna be over here a hot mess. So, but she was good. I did buy her budgeting planner and I did see that it's coming. Okay. So I'm about to be in control of my finances too and looking at different things. I'm just excited. I'm excited about life, this newness. I just feel like something has to be about to brew and come up because hell, I've been getting hit with everything. Anyway. Then right before Father's Day, we had Lorelco come in. He talked about fatherhood. I really enjoyed his story. I want to have him back on to talk about Black love. How he said he met his wife and they went out of the country to get in vitro.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah. So that was good. Just his love for his wife and how he said that he wanted to be a father like his father was giving him all these gems. That is so important, and I don't think I ever wanted to be a wife. I mean, not a wife. Let me not say that. I never wanted to be a mother so much as a wife. And that was because the kids hurt. It hurt. I went got a facial Monday and she was extracting blackheads that I didn't even know was there. And baby, I almost cried. Look, I was crying. It hurt. So just imagine me with childbirth.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've actually given birth and I'm just like, I don't remember it. It seems so long ago, but I know kind of the pain of because I never actually had a vaginal birth. I've always had C-sections. So I kind of remember the after pain and that can hurt. I will say that. But I really enjoyed Malco. He shared some very personal stuff with us. And I think what he said about his dad, that of course stood out to me the most possibly throughout the interview. But I had really thought maybe he seemed like his demeanor, like he had more time with his dad. That's the type of man he appeared to be. So I just think that his dad obviously instilled a lot in him, before he passed. And just his transparency, though, sharing that moment with us. I always respect people that are transparent, especially just that's not something that's coming. He could have easily avoided sharing it with us. And his views and take on fatherhood, even when he said that about, needing a break, I'm like, moms feel the same way. No, he's mentioned being selfish.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that kids will make you realize about yourself, that you can be selfish. And it's kind of, I guess they bring it about, because otherwise if they weren't here, you wouldn't there would be no one to be selfish with.
No, I be selfish with people.
Well, I mean, like to say with them, you know what I mean? But I get what you're saying.
I'm single with no kids and I'm selfish because you got to be selfish with your time sometimes. Sometimes you just need your space.
Right.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
did say that, and that was a lot. And I agree with you. I respect the fact that he did say that, and because he didn't have to, he could have kept going with this. And my father died when I was 17, da, 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 but he gave us that tidbit. I didn't want to put that in the clip because I didn't want to keep reliving it, but I did want to put something about his father in there. So have you? So out of respect, that was just me. And his views on fatherhood, you're right. It was like he had so much time with his dad, but that's when you make an impact on how you move. So that was, listen, I enjoyed that. I really did. And that's why I was like, and just his love for his wife too.
Yeah.
All that was just, it just made you really like him more. To me, it made you really like him more. So last but not least was Joycelyn. What's that? That's everybody. Yeah, Elena, LaRocco. Joycelyn, I'm just looking through my I was looking through my Instagram. Which is
we did the funnels. Wasn't that this month?
who?
The funnels with, I'm trying to remember his name because it was kind of, his name was different.
No, that was
last month.
Yeah, that was last month, wasn't it?
Oh,
Let me see. Let me go back, girl. I'm all the way wrong. You right? Because I was like, we had more guests this month.
yeah.
I kept thinking we had more guests this month because you kept saying, you was like, oh, isn't this the wind down? Because it should have been a fourth one, but it was 5 Wednesdays. So real quick, Joycelyn was good. Joycelyn we talked about a little bit of everything with Joycelyn.
Yeah.
She, she did talk about her podcast and living free and being free, and I feel like I live free. I live in my truth. I live in, especially if you're close to me, my truth. I feel like I really, especially because a lot of people are like, you're so glowing after 40. I'm like, I feel like after 40, I'm just like, no holds bars. This is me. Love it or leave it, or what have you. But she talked about that. She talked about those low, instead of saying depression, those low energy moments. And we're in our group, and I had said something about being tired, not wanting to be at work. And she was like, this is the low energy moment, just embrace it. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna embrace it. But I love what she's doing. Joycelyn exposed her podcast, her solutions, My Shape Solutions, and growing men. And I love how she said that she talks to her daughters, growing women.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I really like the growing women part. It made me think about my own daughters and just, I don't want to call them kids anymore or even teens, but they're both teens though now. Because first it was like so difficult saying teen and a tween, but now the tween has become a teen, so it's just whatever. But I still feel like, because I used to call them little people, so that just stood out to me when she said that about the growing women. But she touched on so many different things, but she seemed like a really spiritual person, and I like that about her.
Yeah, me too. When we go to Atlanta, I have to introduce y'all.
Okay.
Definitely. I did accidentally skip Vladimir because he was the very first person. It was June 1st. Wasn't it June 1st?
Yeah, it was.
And he talked about different ways to build your let me go to it. Sorry. We talked about lead generation. He talked about that and the different funnels, like you said, and marketing for small businesses. I actually reached out to him, but I'm not organized yet, so I can't have him as a mentor if I'm not organized to tell him exactly what I want. So I'm gonna be restructuring my business because he has some great points. He's very knowledgeable. And again, I met him through a group. He has the group. That's his group. So it's always good to have someone who's more knowledgeable than you to be your mentor. Definitely. So I'm definitely, I'm looking forward to that once I get reorganized and get how I want it so everything can look like I want it to look and really say this is what this is for and this is no gray areas. Because I feel like I got a lot of gray areas, especially in the brand management and business stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady CEO, I feel like I got a lot of gray areas. So,
well, I understand that. It makes sense. But yeah, I enjoyed speaking with him, and it made me look like I need to look at funnels more. I am a little familiar with them, but I guess as we're going through the whole storytelling process, I kind of get lost or something, or I struggle with being able to continue on. I think they call it the customer journey, and I always get kind of stuck. And it's one thing we didn't address with him, but I wish we would have discussed a little bit more now that I'm thinking about it. But he was a good guest. Hey, Sharona.
hey, Sharona. He was a good guest. We had some good guests this month. A lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
Lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge. Next month we have our first guest will be Portia. She'll be talking about breastfeeding in the Black community. I'm interested in that because, a lot of Black women don't breastfeed, and just the whole stigma of breastfeeding out in public. I don't care if somebody breastfeeding out in public.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's just what that is. So she'll be joining us next week, and we have an author next week, and I can't call her name right off. Sorry. And I know that we have Michael. Michael, he has a movie out right now, Brothers 321, that he'll be talking about, and just Black cinema here in Texas. He's been in national movies as well, and he's always creating things. So Kyle's breastfeeding in public all the time. They do, Sharona. So that's what we have coming up, and I'm excited about it because life, new beginnings. You guys, if you're interested in sponsoring a segment, or if you're interested in sponsoring anything with Theories and Thoughts, we do have a package together. You can email us at theories and thoughts at ladyceo.com, lady with an I, ceo.com, to get any information on commercial availability, sponsorships, anything that we have going on. If you have a suggestion about a topic that we should discuss, if you are a subject matter expert, hit us up, holler at us. And yeah, that. I have my shirt on because anything, it says, if it's not good for my mental, it won't get done today. And it didn't get done today if it wasn't good for my mental, because I was getting stressed by these people. Anyway, as always, you can always reach me on my LinkedIn, lady /lady with an I. You can get this shirt out of Miss Thane's Boutique. You can find that link in my LinkedIn. I have been exploring Clubhouse. I'm excited about that. I listened to the one that you told me, and one of my friends, his name is Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan. He went to high school with me too. He actually when you follow people, they tell you where they at.
Mm-hmm. He be in there.
He be everywhere. Be talking on everybody's platform. Him and Ashley. I got to get into one that she's in. Like, they be everywhere. Let me hear what they talking about.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I was trying to think what all I need to share. You shared all that stuff. Did you mention our chat? For one, we did have our TAT chat, y'all, and there is the link along the bottom. I will drop it in the comments as I am trying to tell you all about my own platforms. So you all can follow me at Fancy Swagger on all platforms, including Clubhouse. And then, of course, you can follow the magazine visit the magazine at swagger.net. That's SWAGHER.net. And we do still have our issues available for sale. And you don't have to buy the print issue. You can get the digital issue and read it digitally on your device. If you like that, you can visit our shop page on swagger.net. And I think that's everything. Oh, I want to start making something that I do tell you all about. And I'm sorry, because I'm like, okay, I'm just coming up with stuff right now. But Chris Natha will be going live tomorrow at Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central Time from this Facebook page. And she's going to be going live with the Masterpiece Lounge. So you all can join her there. And then on Thursday, Clarissa Lane will be going live with Sweet and Real at 7 p.m. Central Time on the Facebook page as well. You all can check those 2 segments out. I just want to make certain that I acknowledge those. So I'm trying to get in the habit of making certain that we're promoting them as much as possible, because these women have been doing this for a year. I got to get them something to celebrate. I think I'm going to get them like some signs or something made. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I just want to recognize them.
Hey, and Miss Bev, do she do
Oh, and Miss Bev goes live on Sundays at 4 p.m. See, like, yeah, we got to get on that. And then maybe they can also in turn make certain that they mention us. I think that would be really good. So yeah, so check them out.
Yeah. I have the virtual issue.
Oh, we're working on the virtual issue, and that should be out, I'm hoping, like within the next 2 weeks. So I'm not going to share who the cover is until we actually have, the cover done. So, but if you would like to purchase advertisement within the issue, then you can reach us at advertise@swagger.net. And we do still have some feature spots available, as well as some ad spots available. So just let us know. Just hit us up, advertise@swagger.net.
And that'll do us. I have nothing else. You have nothing else?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going back to unpacking. I'm going to see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.